Chris, Susan said to tell you that you look the best you've ever looked. Not saying too much, you know what I mean? A great opportunity today, the McElravy Award, named in honor of one of the IAVM's founding organizers, Charles A. McElravy, was initiated in 1963 and is granted for extraordinary contributions to the association and the professional management industry it serves. It is our association's top honor, our Oscar, the granddaddy of our awards. It is my distinct honor to present this prestigious award to only the 27th recipient in the association's history. The recipient is Shura Garnett, CFE. Shura began her career in venue management 27 years ago in Amarillo, Texas as an event coordinator. She now serves as the general manager of the St. Charles Convention Center in St. Charles, Missouri. She is a regional vice president for global services, global spectrum. Shura has served in numerous capacities for the IAVM. Time does not permit reading the array of committee chairmanships she has held. She was president in 2009-10 and served on the association's board for 9 years. She has been a CFE since 2000. She has been and remains an active proponent for minority and women's prominence in venue management. Once again, due to the time constraints, I am unable to name all of Shura's extraordinary service and contributions made to the communities in which she has worked, including numerous service on boards, advisory committees, and in volunteer roles. In 2008, she received the Zonta's Yellow Rose Award for her commitment to serving the community and advancing the status of women. In that same year, she was named as one of Venue's Today Women of Influence. I asked IAVM's leaders who served during Shura's progression through the IAVM chairs what stood out the most in the way Shura led the IAVM and dealt with the association's challenges. I heard most that she never was afraid to speak her mind, but she was always a thoughtful listener of all sides of an issue before making up her mind. I was told that Shura was a big supporter of engaging young members in the association in a variety of roles because she appreciated how their fresh perspectives could provide value to the association and its leadership. It was shared with me that Shura was very introspective, with a mind quick to evaluate and respond, working to learn the inner nuances of all issues, and was never afraid to speak her mind, most appreciated in a world of bureaucratic rhetoric and being politically correct. One of her peers shared, quote, "In my view, she is simply one of the best I have met, in or out of the industry." I was impressed with the words used by her peers to provide better insight about Shura. Words such as accomplished, poised, intelligent, confident, classy, focused, inspirational, tireless, and very driven. IAVM Chairman John Bolton has indicated in a recent media release that, quote, "Shura has a passion and energy that inspires others, and her innovation and confident leadership set our association on a course towards success that is still evident today." I remember clearly when Shura first joined IAVM, she asked me if and how she could help IAVM. I admired that youthful enthusiasm and desire of a new member. Having observed her contributions to the IAVM and her communities for nearly 30 years, what a thrill it is for me today to be here presenting this recognition to her today. As I said when I started, presenting the McElravy Award is indeed an honor. I last presented this award 12 years ago to Dick Schaff. He was the recipient in that year. Dick is with us today. He is 75 years young, contributing in his 48th year in the industry and his 35th year as the CEO of Moscone Center in San Francisco. Shura, I hope that this is a positive omen. I expect you back in 75 years. And at that time, I hope I'm here to present someone the McElravy Award that has followed your example and is leading the association in your shoes and in your footsteps. To conclude, I asked Shura in an email last week what led her to the presidency of the IAVM and so many other leadership positions. She responded, "I have been in leadership positions since I was in high school. I always wanted to be the one leading change, positively impacting my working environment and influencing others to do more. But I have had a tendency of wanting things my way." Shura, it looks to me that your way has been beneficial to many, as well as our association. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a sincere round of applause for Shura Garnett, our 27th recipient of the Charles McElravy Award.
Express my gratitude at having been selected to receive the 2014 McElravy Award, because thank you just really seems inadequate to me. But when I was notified back in January, I was overcome with this huge range of emotions, including gratitude, humility, thankfulness, and even a sense of being undeserving at this point. The timing of it could not have come at a better or more needed time in my life. I got started in the industry in Amarillo, Texas, working for David DeWald, and after a year, he literally pushed me out the door and sent me to Midland, Texas to become the director of the Midland Civic Center. And the last thing that he said to me before I left that day was, "Shura, the first thing you do when you get to your new job is to contact either Mitch Clark or Bob Mayer," because they were both in the membership committee, "and get a membership to IAVM, because it will be the most important thing that you ever do for your career." And that's exactly what I did. And 3 weeks later, I was on my way to Nashville to my very first conference, where I met Robin Williams, Vicki Key, and Barry Strafacci. They all became my friends and my colleagues and my mentors, and they remain that way today. I later met Cliff Wallace, who was then president, Carol Wallace, Joe Floriano, Lionel DeBay, Jimmy Earle, and Dexter King, and they saw things in me that I didn't even see in myself, and that was leadership qualities. And they helped me get involved in committees, they introduced me to others in the industry, and they became my best lobbyists and my loudest cheerleaders. These were all pivotal points in my career and critical relationships that happened in my life, and it set me on a path to become later on chairman of the board of IAVM, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. When I first joined IAVM at the time, I could never have imagined the depth and breadth of lasting friendships, professional colleagues, learning opportunities, and opportunities to give back that IAVM would later provide me. IAVM and the members that I met and worked with, planned with, brainstormed with, and they became mentored by and literally mentored others, shaped me into the leader and to the manager that I am today. And I am forever grateful for that. It is the best investment of time and energy that I've ever made in my life. If you're new to the industry, or if you're just simply not engaged, then I highly encourage you to reach out to others, meet new people, volunteer to assist the organization, become involved, give more than you ever expect to get back, and you will get back 10 times more than you ever give. From the very bottom of my heart, I love all of you so very much. I love this organization, IAVM, and I love this industry, and I am touched beyond belief.